Every year, over 80 million people visit a single city, more than the entire population of most countries. Across 5 destinations on this planet, tourism isn't just an industry, it's the economy. These are the places where culture, history, and global infrastructure converge to create movements of people larger than migrations. The world's most visited cities aren't defined by beauty alone. They're defined by accessibility, historical significance, cultural density, and infrastructure capable of absorbing millions of visitors annually without collapse. These destinations offer experiences that cannot be replicated elsewhere: architectural landmarks centuries old, museums containing artifacts from human civilization's earliest chapters, and urban environments that have influenced art, politics, and commerce for generations. Tourism at this scale generates hundreds of billions in economic activity. It supports millions of jobs, sustains entire districts, and shapes how cities develop their transportation, hospitality, and cultural institutions. The cities on this list have become global anchors, places that transcend borders and function as shared human landmarks. This analysis examines the 5 most visited tourist destinations in the world and why they continue to dominate global travel patterns. Paris, France. Paris receives over 19 million international visitors annually, making it the most visited city on the planet. The city offers a concentration of globally recognized landmarks unmatched by any other location. The Eiffel Tower attracts nearly 7 million visitors each year. The Louvre Museum, home to over 35,000 works of art, including the Mona Lisa, sees 9 million annual visitors. Notre Dame Cathedral, even during restoration, remains a pilgrimage site for millions. Paris functions as Europe's cultural and artistic capital. It offers world-class dining, fashion districts that set global trends, and architecture that spans Roman ruins to modernist icons. The city is accessible via Charles de Gaulle Airport, one of Europe's largest transport hubs, and sits at the center of high-speed rail networks connecting London, Brussels, Amsterdam, and beyond. What sustains Paris as the world's top destination is continuity. It has been a center of power, art, and ideas for over 1,000 years. Visitors come not just for monuments, but for the experience of walking through a city that has defined Western culture. Tourism is embedded into the city's economy. Entire neighborhoods exist to serve international guests. Hotels, restaurants, museums, and retail districts operate year-round with infrastructure designed for volume. Paris is the benchmark. Every other city on this list is measured against it. Dubai, United Arab Emirates. Dubai attracts over 16 million international visitors annually, making it the most visited city in the Middle East and one of the fastest growing tourist destinations in the world. Unlike cities with centuries of history, Dubai has constructed its tourism industry within a single generation. The city offers the world's tallest building, the Burj Khalifa, luxury shopping districts, artificial islands, and indoor ski resorts in a desert climate. Dubai's appeal is infrastructure and positioning. It operates as a global aviation hub connecting Europe, Asia, and Africa. Emirates Airlines and Dubai International Airport facilitate seamless travel for millions. The city has invested billions in hospitality, creating hotel capacity that rivals European capitals. It offers tax-free shopping, year-round sunshine, and experiences designed specifically for international tourists: luxury safaris, yacht charters, and culinary programming from Michelin-starred chefs. The government has built tourism into the economic model. Visa policies are lenient. English is widely spoken. Payment systems are universal. Dubai has positioned itself as a neutral ground for global business and leisure, attracting visitors from India, China, the United Kingdom, and the United States in nearly equal measure. What Dubai demonstrates is that tourism can be engineered. With sufficient capital, strategic location, and government backing, a city can construct demand and sustain it through reinvestment and spectacle. New York City, United States. New York City receives over 13 million international visitors annually, with total visitor numbers exceeding 60 million when domestic tourists are included. The city offers the Statue of Liberty, Times Square, Central Park, the Metropolitan Museum of Art, and the 9/11 Memorial. It is the financial capital of the world, home to the New York Stock Exchange, the headquarters of the United Nations, and cultural institutions that define American media, theater, and art. New York operates as a global gateway. John F. Kennedy International Airport and Newark Liberty International Airport handle over 60 million passengers annually. The city's subway system moves 5 million people daily. Hotels, restaurants, and entertainment venues operate at capacity year-round. Broadway theaters alone generate generate over $1.8 billion annually. What makes New York distinct is density. Nowhere else on the planet concentrates this level of commerce, culture, and infrastructure within such a small geographic area. Visitors experience multiple cities within one, financial districts, immigrant neighborhoods, artistic enclaves, and luxury retail corridors, all within walking distance or a short subway ride. New York's tourism is sustained not by monuments alone, but by energy. The city operates 24 hours. It is constantly renewing itself. For international visitors, it represents the American experience distilled into an urban environment that rewards exploration and never stops moving. London, United Kingdom. London attracts over 19 million international visitors annually, rivaling Paris as Europe's most visited city. The city offers Buckingham Palace, the Tower of London, the British Museum, Westminster Abbey, and the Houses of Parliament. It is the political and financial center of the United Kingdom and operates as one of the world's primary financial hubs alongside New York and Hong Kong. London's appeal is historical depth combined with modern relevance. The British Museum holds artifacts spanning human history, Egyptian mummies, Greek sculptures, and manuscripts from every major civilization. The Tower of London has stood for nearly 1,000 years. Yet the city also offers cutting-edge theater in the West End, Michelin-starred dining, and contemporary art galleries that set global trends. London benefits from connectivity. Heathrow Airport is one of the busiest international airports in the world. The Eurostar connects London to Paris and Brussels in under 2 hours. The city's public transportation network moves over 5 million people daily across the underground, buses, and rail systems. What sustains London as a top destination is institutional weight. It has been a center of global power for centuries. The English language, common law, and parliamentary systems that govern much of the world originated here. Visitors come to see the physical manifestations of that influence: palaces, museums, and landmarks that represent the machinery of empire and its evolution into a modern democracy. Tokyo, Japan. Tokyo receives over 15 million international visitors annually, making it Asia's most visited city. The city offers a contrast between ancient tradition and hypermodern technology. Visitors experience centuries-old temples, traditional tea ceremonies, and sumo wrestling alongside the world's busiest train stations, robot restaurants, and the most advanced urban infrastructure on the planet. Tokyo operates with precision. The train system moves 40 million people daily with delays measured in seconds. The city offers neighborhoods dedicated to electronics, fashion, anime culture, and culinary excellence. Tokyo holds more Michelin-starred restaurants than any other city in the world. It is a place where efficiency, design, and cultural pride intersect. What makes Tokyo compelling for international visitors is its difference. It offers an experience that cannot be approximated elsewhere. The city combines respect for tradition with relentless innovation. Visitors encounter a society that values order, craftsmanship, and attention to detail at every level, from street food vendors to luxury hotels. Tokyo's tourism infrastructure has scaled rapidly. Haneda and Narita airports handle over 100 million passengers annually. The city prepared for global attention through the 2020 Olympics, upgrading transportation, hospitality, and multilingual services. For travelers seeking an entirely distinct cultural experience, Tokyo offers immersion without compromise. These 5 cities reveal a pattern. The most visited destinations combine historical significance, cultural density, modern infrastructure, and global accessibility. Paris and London dominate through centuries of accumulated cultural capital. Dubai demonstrates that tourism can be constructed through strategic investment. New York offers unmatched urban energy and economic gravity. Tokyo provides cultural differentiation that draws visitors seeking experiences unavailable elsewhere. Visitor spending varies significantly. Tourists in Dubai and New York spend more per capita due to luxury hospitality and high costs of living. Paris and London benefit from regional European tourism, with shorter stays but higher volume. Tokyo attracts long-haul travelers willing to invest in extended cultural immersion. What unites these cities is infrastructure designed for volume. Airports, hotels, public transportation, and multilingual services operate at scales that smaller destinations cannot replicate. These cities don't just accommodate millions, they require millions to sustain their economic models. Tourism is one of the world's largest industries, generating over $9 trillion annually and supporting 1 in 10 jobs globally. The cities on this list are not just popular, they are economic engines that shape how billions of people move, spend, and experience the world. They represent the places where humanity has chosen to concentrate its attention, and that attention translates into infrastructure, investment, and long-term relevance. Which of these cities would you visit first if you you had the chance. If you found this analysis valuable, subscribe for more breakdowns on global trends, travel insights, and the forces shaping how people move across the planet.